learn to really care about something.
What they've learned, their parents also can learn.
The importance of knowing where your food comes from and understanding the importance of plants, because without plants we wouldn't be here.
So once this area is clear, let me see a handful. You're going to very carefully start to pull back the soil because there's going to be some potatoes in here. What if you were digging hard? What would happen?
The potato would smush.
You would slice into the potato. Let's not stand on the bricks either.
I'm here each Thursday working with the science department, and we rotate the different science kids through the garden. And I look at it as an outdoor laboratory, and we're teaching the kids all about how to grow plants and the importance of plants, particularly edibles, giving them, I think, some life skills to grow their own foods in the future. We incorporate science lessons, nutrition lessons, and a whole lot of fun.
Most of them have never seen how plants and fruits and vegetables actually start out from seeds and grow. So they get to plant the seed and see their harvest and to actually experience the cycles that it goes through, and then we can take that back into the classroom so that they can see life cycles, they can see actual ecosystems and how the plants and animals interact and what all you need to do. And most important of all, the kids love to eat. So they love the food, they love to eat their harvest. You know, some like it more than others, but they're always excited about what it looks like, what is it gonna taste like, and you know, they tell everybody, they take it to the office and tell their teacher, they wanna take their teacher's food back as well, so they love that part.
Hey, the gardening program began 10 or more years ago, and we've loved it ever since. My children love it. I want them to be able to know what gardening is all about. If they should have, you know, difficulties in their life, they can be resilient by gardening and growing their own plants and vegetables, and take that and just, you know, make it a part of life and something healthy. Use those vegetables to have healthy living in their lives.
We're using gardening techniques that our former founder, Bob Randall, developed over time, and tracking the temperature for his year-round growing fruits, vegetables, and flowers for Metro Houston. And so we incorporate a lot of those principles to provide that expertise to the science teacher, so that as they are teaching the Texas Essential Knowledge skills and they're going to plant a seed, that they will have the best success for the kids to see their fruits and vegetables, you know, come to fruition. And even if we do have inclement weather, because we went through a lot of rain in the spring and then we went through a drought, that's part of the learning process for the students. It's just centered around project-based learning.
We can come outside and do tons of lessons on the decomposition of plants and animals, so the kids can look at the compost, they can look at the life cycles. In the spring we can find life cycles of butterflies, so we can find almost every stage out here, so they can actually see, besides looking at pictures and watching videos, they actually see the real live animal and how they change over time, as well as the plants.
It's hands-on, they're getting their hands dirty, they're experiencing nature, they're seeing the insects. It's just an overall total sensory day for them. Respect for nature is one thing I really try to instill in them, not just to come outside and squish every insect they see, the importance of and their role in the environment. The importance of knowing where your food comes from and understanding the importance of plants.
They learn to really care about something because they're the ones who actually have grown it and taken care of it, and they produced it. So, you know, we'll tell the kids who came out, we've done this, we've done that, so help us to maintain the garden. If you see students that are bothering the garden or doing something that they shouldn't, or even people in the community, let them know that this belongs to the school, this is for us to learn. So they really take ownership of this is our garden and we want it to look beautiful and nice for the school.
Now, related is, this is actually not a pumpkin, but it is a squash, a winter squash. The same thing, it has the hard skin. If I were to cut this open, I have not eaten this variety, so I don't know the color of the flesh. This is also a winter squash.
What happens usually with schools is that they will cycle out of a grant, and then they have to source other funding. And they've been able to just prioritize the partnership, the environmental education of the kids in the garden.
I love Urban Harvest. In fact, I devote part of my money out of my budget to ensure that Urban Harvest is our partner. There is an emphasis on testing, however, you have to show the children the social, emotional, psychological, and physical part of life, where you're exposing them to different things, different aspects of life, and what makes this world be this world.
I feel like if you reach just the one child even, and they can take that through life with them and carry that tradition of growing our plants and caring for our plants and knowing where they come from, then you've won.
We are constantly learning with the students and analyzing and problem solving, and so that's just a joy to do with the students and to bring this enrichment to the community.